Tom Slade got his start as a center, playing neighborhood ball just 200 yards from his house.
We used to play football on the side of Saginaw High at night, and Tommy would come over, and we always needed a little kid to hike us the ball. So he would hike us the ball, and then that was the only thing he got involved with, or that we let him. And then at the end of the game, we'd throw him a pass, and he'd come back every time after that. So he was just a great kid. He loved to have fun. He loved sports, and we liked to have him around.
Slade seemed to be a custom-made quarterback and took that position as a sophomore.
He had a poise about him. He was very confident when he was speaking with me. And so he had the traits that you know that some people are going to be successful and others, well, they're going to have to just work a little harder to become successful. But he had it. So that's how I got to know Tom initially. And then, of course, he finally enrolled at Saginaw High School. And then he played as a sophomore on our JV team. He was the JV quarterback.
Slade seemed to be a custom-made quarterback and took that position as a sophomore.
I was looking for someone to snap for long punts. We tried everybody, and we just couldn't find a person who could snap on long punts. So I said, anyone here want volunteer? So Tom came up and said, Coach, I'll volunteer. And wow, he snapped the ball well. I said, Tom, you're going to be a long snapper. So Tom in his senior year was not only our quarterback, but he also was played defensive safety and was our long snapper. He also kicked field goals and extra points.
A number of schools were after him. Michigan State wanted him in the worst way, and Tom decided to go to Michigan. He felt that he was always a Michigan man.
He was the first quarterback that Bo Schembechler proselyted and recruited. And he went down there and did great and went to the Rose Bowl, was the quarterback in the Rose Bowl. And he maintained his humility through all that.
Being the big man on campus never seemed to go to Tom's head.
I was at a football game at Michigan, and he came walking by in his uniform, and I didn't think he'd remember me or anything, but I was so proud because I knew Tom Slade, and Tommy was starting at quarterback at Michigan. He says, "Hey, Bill DeLong, how you doing?" And I thought that always etched in my mind because, you know, he never had a big head. He loved the game, and he was just a great person.
Michigan would go on to win all 11 regular season games that year, earning a trip to the Rose Bowl. In a fight to the finish, they lost to Stanford by a point in the final 13 seconds.
Oh yeah, watching on TV, you know, and it was such a great feeling to have a guy playing quarterback for Michigan from your hometown and from your high school, and a kid that grew up that played with us.